we go. There's something. I don't know what it is. It's a largie. Little one. Whoa, whoa, hey, that sucker's trying to, there's another one. There's another one that hit that jerk bait right there. Tried to hit the jerk bait. Oh my goodness. That scared the crap out of me, man. Another one came over as I was picking it up and slapped on that jerk bait. Oh God. That was freaky, man. There's out real quick. That was crazy. Wow. I was on that 662, little 6.5 foot medium action jerkbait rod. There's a lot of bait in this area where I'm at. I'm marking them. This is crazy. Pretty consistent right here. There just ain't no size of these suckers. It's fun fishing though. Nothing like a good jerk bait bite. Right after getting on a good swim bait bite. All I know is, hey, there's another one. All I know is, all my years of fishing, I was saying, sometimes you got to go through the rats to get to the biggins, boy. I guess we're just out here on Yamamoto live IGTV, baby. All these taipan rods on the deck. Out here starting to get hype. Let's see what's up, man. Check this line. I'm gonna keep this camera rolling, man. We're just gonna go. Mittry, baby. Out here playing with the juveniles on Mittry. Oh, I just got hit again. I like this ghost minnow, man. Oh man, I'm giving up my secrets. Guess it ain't no secret. I done showed it enough. Just a lucky craft ghost minnow. That would be my go-to jerkbait. I play with it in a couple different sizes, and there's another bass right there. This is why I play with this thing, man. Like I said, it's not only smallmouth. Largies will get it too. That's crack, baby. Got nailed again. The other day ago, there's one. I was out in Betty's, and I was chasing the striper balls. I turned this trolling motor up on 5 on this little boat. And yeah, I got up in the striper and I was throwing the same little jerk bait. I was getting them like every cast, man. It was a good morning anyways. I was out there throwing an A-rig around, jamming on striper, throwing them up in boils and stuff, tearing them up long before I started chasing them with the jerk bait. Where you going, bud? All right, I guess he wants to close up. Yeah, putting in work, son. Oh, man. Now the clown stuff starts happening. talk a little more about this bait here that I'm throwing. This is the 68. And as a matter of fact, I'll read it. It's the pointer. It's a pointer 68, little SP. Show it to you. Right there. A few months ago, I was fishing a tournament, and I was up in Ferguson, and it was right after the shad spawn kicked off. And there was this big old huge shad just kind of dying and flopping around on the surface. And I was kind of putting by it. There were some guys flipping, and I didn't want to wake them out. You know, I was being respectful and whatnot. That and I ain't going nowhere too fast in this little boat anyways. So I see this shad, man, and I was like, I drove by it and I was looking at it. I was like, man, that thing kind of looks like that jerkbait I throw a little bit. Let me roll around and try to net this thing, man. So I jumped on the trolling motor and I started circling, and this thing was going under and coming back up, but it was kind of dying. So I ended up netting it, and I just kind of, you know, I was looking at it and I took a couple pictures of it. And I was holding my jerkbait up beside it, man, and I was like, wow, this thing right here, this jerkbait really mimics the shad out here at certain points of the year, and I think that's why it's such a good jerkbait. Like, this thing right here is a killer up in Havasu. I've been up to Blythe with this thing, and I'm gonna put his name out there. I hope he doesn't get mad at me, man. Our buddy Beaver Shepherd, me and Greg were up there, and he took us to a couple little spots out there. Same little jerkbait, same rod, went out there, man. Yes, Beaver. Them things are about 7 inches long, but I put on a clinic with the smallmouth, son. It was just on. Now I'm all talking this bait up and I ain't catching on it. That's fishing. Come a long way from just chasing Cinco bites. Ooh, I just got nailed again. There was a point in time in my life, man, when all I throw was a Texas rig Cinco. If that wasn't working, I throw a Simmons Cinco. If they weren't biting, I go home. Fish just weren't biting that day. Fish like that for 10 years. And then I started picking up some other things and learning about some other things. Had a lot of guidance along the way. I spent about a year on the deck of a boat. So my feet look the way they do now. But I learned a lot out there. Now my biggest problem is deciding on which way I want to catch them and being stubborn about not putting that sucker down and picking up what they're actually biting, because I'm like, if I want a frog bite, you might just not be biting a frog that day. And here I am just throwing a frog, throwing a frog, throwing a frog, throwing a frog. Casting practice. There's big bait balls in here. They're in here. Got a little bit of breeze. I'm just going to go to the outside edge and just kind of get blowed back in, drift my way back in. Actually back out over deeper water. Like there I kind of hit a grass ledge. Went from like 5 foot to 2 feet, man. Just hit a big grass wall back there. big ball of shad in that bowl right there. That's a lot on this grass. You look like a psycho's brain on an acid trip right now, boy. Let me tell you. Whole area. It's one thing I've always noticed about anywhere I've ever fished. Anywhere water intersects, like right here, it's kind of a T. There's a channel that goes this way, and then there's a channel that goes this way, and it cuts off. Always good places to fish, man. Bass will kind of stack up there, or any fish for that matter. There's just a big wall of shad here. You just see them in the water too. If I was in the throw netting. Not so much if I was in the throw netting, if I had a setup, I'd be catching shad and flipping. Trying to get that big dog bite on. There's really no rhyme or reason to the way I work a jerkbait, man. You know, I really don't. All I can tell you is I really don't pause it too much. Just kind of slow down and speed back up. Sometimes I'll take bigger turns with the handle, and sometimes I won't. I just know, man, in a clear water situation, when you can actually see this jerkbait coming across the canal or whatever, and the smallers are chasing it, the sucker's doing a monkey dance now. And they come and thump it, baby. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Alrighty, guess I'm gonna stop this video. Thanks y'all for watching, man. It's been your boy Jared Yamamoto out here on Mittry Lake in Yuma, Arizona. Tiny pan boat. Oh yeah. Got the graph buzzing. Hey, village idiot. I'm out.